Hello, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. The fear of the Lord brings about a strong confidence. I had two situations that happened that allowed me to realize that the Lord within me allows me to actually command a room, and I don't even have to do anything, or it could be my actions more than my words. This happened when I was actually working at Marshall's. It's two incidences. One, I was working at Marshall's and I got transferred to a different Marshall's. And so I went in and I was talking to the new manager, or some of the new managers on the team, and then they were like, okay, you're free to go. And so I walked to the front, and of course no one here has ever saw me before, so I am a new person in their eyes. And I walk up to the register, and you would think if it's a new person, then someone will be with them because they don't know what they're doing. I walk up to the register and I take the first customer, and then I say a saying that is more so familiar with someone who has worked there before. And after I took the transaction, this guy looked at me. He said, "Who are you?" And it was so funny because it was just like, just because I said that, and we don't realize how our actions can basically have people like, who are you and what is it about you that makes you different? And I truly believe because of the Lord, that's the only way that Christians will be able to stand out. Because of the anointing of God, they will be able to stand out and do things that other people are like, what? What is going on? And so we have to realize our position of power is not, of course, us, but it's the God within us. And so the next time this happened, I was actually at a function and they had me over a specific activity. And I'm not about to yell. I can yell. As you can see, I have a nice sized mouth where my mouth can reach, my voice can reach some people. And so I was talking, and like everybody else was quiet and was listening, and then there was people, like a couple people behind me that were talking. And so I just turned around and I looked at them. I didn't say anything. I just turned around and looked at them, and they're talking to each other, but I don't know if it was what exactly it was. But next thing I know, they looked at me and they were like, oh, go ahead. And one person got mad. It was so funny. It was like, you better get her. You better get her. So you also have to realize that it's just like, yeah, some people are going to want to know who you are, but other people are going to get upset and say, well, who do you think you are? Why do you think that you can say this or do this? It is like, argue with Jesus, not with me. And if I wasn't a Christian, I would say something else what people be saying. And I'm just like, oh wow, people be saying that. But yeah, so we have to remember that and command it with confidence. Well, I guess confidence will allow you to be able to command that, and you'll be able to walk in that power in every room that you go into. But of course, it first starts with the fear of the Lord, and that's what's going to give you that confidence. So thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, sa kami o que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.